Hey guys, I am Sharmila, recipe developer, food photographer and stylist. I am here at Nature's Basket Store, Indiranagar, Bangalore. So as you all know, there has been a few chefs coming over here and they are at Nature's Basket Store, they are running a Christmas cookathon. So different chefs come over here and share their recipes, favorite recipes for your Christmas baking or cooking. So next is I should talk about their safety measures. So here it is perfectly safe at Nature's Basket Store to come over here and do your Christmas shopping. Here I am today going to bake some Funfetti cookies. It's a perfect Christmas recipe and you are all going to bake it and enjoy this Christmas season. So next is let's get started with the recipe and I will take you through the ingredients, and once we start with the ingredients I will show you how to make it and how to finish the process. So let's start up with the ingredients. So let's get a closer look here. This is butter and here is half cup of butter. This is 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg, and here is some half teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt and some cream of tartar, like 1 teaspoon you need it for this cookie recipe, and as you all know, sprinkles. Finally the flour, 1 3/4 cup of flour and some vanilla extract. So yeah, now let's get started with the recipe. I will take you through the process, and I should also say that Nature's Basket has a wide range of products from international to domestic products. They have different types of cheeses and wine, so you can do your Christmas shopping here. Come over here and enjoy yourself for this gourmet shopping. So let's get started with the beating of butter. So I have to beat the butter. So till the butter is become creamy, you have to beat it, and I will do one more beating. Always try to use a room temperature ingredients as much as possible, because only with the ingredients at room temperature you get a perfect cookie or perfect cake. So I am using here the room temperature butter, also sugar. Now I'm adding in the sugar. If you have castor sugar you can use castor sugar, and if not, just blend the normal regular sugar granules into small pieces in your mixer grinder. This is 1 cup of sugar. Now I'm beating it till it's mixed properly. Just when you mix it up, just use a spatula or something to wipe off the ends in a bowl. Yeah, now I'm going to add 1 egg. So if you're making a vegan option, you can alternatively use any kind of nut butters, like Nature's Basket Store has almond butter, peanut butter. So those kind of butters can be used if you're looking for a vegan option. Just I'm mixing it on the sides of the bowl. When you are baking whatever it is, like a cake or cookies, you should always measure the ingredients first, then have it in your place before you start baking or mixing up the ingredients. So it's a good practice. Before you start, you just put up all the ingredients, arrange it on the table. Now I have done with the egg beating. So as I said before, you can alternatively use almond butter or peanut butter, any other nut butters, or you can also use flaxseed meal, that is called as flaxseed egg in terms of vegan. So you can use 1 tablespoon of flaxseed powder and mix it up with 3 tablespoons of water. For replacing 1 egg, this is the measurement. So if you are using up 2 eggs or more than 2 eggs, you have to double up the flaxseed egg. So now I'm going to add in the dry ingredients. So here is baking soda. Here is baking soda. You just have to use half teaspoon of baking soda. Here is a pinch of salt. Here is cream of tartar. So if you are not able to find cream of tartar or you don't have it in handy, you just have to replace it with 1 teaspoon of baking powder instead of cream of tartar. So here I'm using cream of tartar. This will make the cookies usually chewy inside and soft. So if you are looking for something more crunchy crunchy cookies, then you can use baking soda instead of baking powder or cream of tartar. So I will also share you a few tips. Like this is totally of white sugar. This Funfetti cookies is made with white sugar. If you are using if you are making a chocolate chip cookies or any other cookies, you can also use half brown sugar and half white sugar. So in this same recipe, even you can add some chocolate chips instead of this colorful sprinkles. So you can make instead of this 1 cup sugar, white sugar, you can also use brown sugar, half cup of brown sugar and half cup of white sugar. I have always tried cookie recipes different ways. So you can believe me, you just will not be upset at all. You just have to go and give it a try. So hope you will definitely try some cookie recipes for this Christmas, and don't forget all the gourmet shopping you can do it at Nature's Basket Store. So they have a wide range of products. Here I'm using vanilla extract. Instead, as I always suggest you to the options for other options for baking, you can always go with almond essence or any other favorite essence of yours. Next is going to be the flour. Before I'm adding in the flour, I will just do a scrap of scrap the bowl in the sides so that it's mixed properly. Yeah, now I'm adding in the flour. So it's as I said before, it's 1 3/4 cup of flour, maida, regular maida. So in this recipe you can also make using wheat flour instead of maida. Fully you can shift it to wheat flour. So now let's mix it. I will use my spatula to fold in the flour. So this Christmas you should try out some recipes, and as I said before, you should always bake something with your family together and have fun with this cookie recipe or something. The kids will always love some cookie recipes, so they will enjoy to be a part of the baking process. So you can, as I said, you can alternatively use, instead of sprinkles, you can use chocolate chips. So what you can also do is like half cookies, half dough you can mix up with these sprinkles, colorful sprinkles, and half of the cookie dough you can alternatively mix up with chocolate chips. Definitely people will enjoy it. So this cookie recipe, usually what cookie does is like cookie recipe needs to be chilled like an hour or two, like a hour or two. So instead of that, this cookie recipe doesn't need to be chilled. You can mix it up and put up, I mean you can bake it directly. Like you need not any resting time. So I will beat one. So here at this stage I'm gonna add some 2 tablespoons of water. You can alternatively use milk. So it just needs to come together a little more. So I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of water. This is a teaspoon, so I'm adding in 3-4 teaspoons of water. So each and every time when you bake a recipe, or just measure the ingredients properly so that you get a cookie or a cake in a proper way. And yeah. So here I will use my hand, and since it is a hard dough, I will also add the sprinkles right now itself. If it is too dry, you can also add 2 more tablespoons of water. So each time when you are baking, the ingredients are different. So you have to be like careful when you mix up the ingredients. Here, as you can see, the flour is, the dough is a little bit dry. So now I will add 2 more tablespoons of water. If you want to make the cookies ahead, you can bake it and freeze the cookies, so it will stay good for 2 months even. Usually like a cake, you can like a cake, it's not a cookie. So cookies can be made ahead, or you can even make the cookie dough before itself and leave it for 3 days in fridge for 3 days, and in freezer for even 2 months. The cookie dough will stay good definitely. All my Christmas shopping is at Nature's Basket. So my go-to option, my go-to destination is Nature's Basket store for any government Christmas shopping. You should come and check out their collection of wines and also they have a lot varieties of cheese. They have from international cheese to domestic cheese like blue cheese, all other goat cheese, and anything, whatever you want, you will get it at Nature's Basket store. So yeah, now the cookie dough is ready. As you can see, the dough is ready. And now let's scoop out the cookies and make some yummy cookies. So I'm going to take some 2 tablespoons of dough. So as you can see, I'm just using my hands to roll the dough. So it's easier this way, and you can just press a little and make it in a ball shape, or flatten it out. If you're fond of like flat cookies, then you can flat it out, or else you can actually bake it. I mean, if you want a bigger like a doom cookies, then you can bake it right away. I just need a flat cookies, so I'm gonna make the ice cream sandwiches using these Funfetti cookies. You can serve it in a lot varieties like chocolate. You can dip it out in chocolate. And here I have the cookie tray that I'm going to bake in. I have 1 piece of parchment paper. On that I'm going to place the cookies. So yeah, we need, I mean, usually cookies will spread out, but this cookie will not spread out so much. So the chocolate chip cookies and anything, whatever you keep it in fridge, that will usually spread out. So instead of that, these cookies will not spread out so much. So I'm just putting it nearby each other. In this cookie, you don't need to make any different shapes. You can alternatively use like I'm doing, so like rolling and keeping it in flat cookies. So yeah, so these cookies needs to be baked at 180 degrees Celsius for 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, or until the edges are brown. So when the edges are brown, you can take it out and let it cool down in the pan itself, in the rack itself, and then remove the cookies. And if you're looking for a flat cookies like I do, I'm going to make the ice cream sandwich as I said before. So if you want a flat cookies, you just as soon as it's baked, when it comes out, just use something flat like a measuring cup or something, that press the cookies with the measuring cup so that it gets flat. So don't press it too much. So with a slight pressure, just flatten the cookies so that you can easily make the ice cream sandwiches. So right now I'm baking it at 180 degrees Celsius and for 10 to 12 minutes. Remaining dough, you can also chill the dough, and then later on bring it to room temperature, and then make the cookies. So if you have remaining dough, you can also freeze the dough. As I said, it will stay good for around 3 months. So when it comes to cookies or any gourmet shopping, and I should say Nature's Basket has started recently a gift studio. So they have, you can customize your gifts so that you get different varieties of chocolates or cheese or wine. You can customize your own gift and gift it to your dear ones. Definitely check out that collection. They have, as I said, they have a wide range of wine collection. So you should check out and gift your dear ones with the gift hampers. Now that the cookies are baking, I will show you the baked cookies. Here I have the baked cookies. So here are the baked Funfetti cookies. As you can see, it's super doesn't it look super pretty? So you should try this cookies. So you can also use something, you can alternatively dip the chocolate, dip it in a chocolate and serve it right away, like half dipped in chocolate, melted chocolate, and again you can top it with some more sprinkles to make it so much fun. And then what else you can do is, like, you can use different kinds of chocolate, like dark chocolate melt or white chocolate melt. So to get, as I said, to get a flat cookies, you can you use some kind of flat material to press the cookie as soon as it is out of the oven and make a flat cookie. So now I'm going to sandwich the cookies using ice cream. So I will just take 2 cookies that is of same size. So since you are making out in hand, it is of each cookie is of different size and shape. So I'm just taking out 2 cookies that are in similar shape. So yeah. Here I have the ice cream. You can also, instead of scooping directly from the ice cream box, you can instead flatten the ice cream in a tray, like melt the ice cream before ahead and flatten it in a baking tray. And then what you can do is you can slice the cookies using a round cutter so that you get the similar shape of the cookie itself. So these are the ways you can serve the Funfetti cookies. If you like to add one more scoop of cookie, there is no problem in it. Since it's festive season, you are gonna indulge in something. So yeah, here we have the ice cream sandwich cookies. And what I'm going to do to make it more fun is that I have some more sprinkles here. I'm gonna make it sprinkly more. So yeah, to make it so much colorful, you can dip it in sprinkles. And also, as I said, you can also use chocolate, melted chocolate. You can dip it in the chocolate before you serve. So yeah, if the cookie is hot before, to make the ice cream sandwich, the cookies needs to be freezed because you are sandwiching it with an ice cream, so that it stays longer before melting. So just make sure you can also freeze the cookies beforehand so that you sandwich the ice cream, so you get a perfect cookie sandwich. Yeah, so we are done with the recipe here. So I hope you definitely try out the recipe and definitely tag us using tag me and Nature's Basket Store. So also use the hashtag Christmas Cookathon. I'm super happy. The cookies are really delicious. You should try out this Christmas season. As I said, they have a customized gift hampers. So here is my gift hamper. Here is my gift hamper. I am so glad I got such yummy products. So I will take you through this. So this is orange marmalade. As you know, I am a baking person. This is a perfect thing for me, and I am gonna bake something delicious using this orange marmalade. And here is a dark chocolate. So I am a chocolate lover definitely. And we have some cookies and snacks. So my son is gonna love this stuff. So you should, as I said, you should definitely check out their gift hamper collections. So yeah, don't forget to tag us, tag me, Dubbing with Witty Weeks, and Nature's Basket Store with the hashtag Christmas Cookathlon